Hello everyone, and welcome to another video tutorial from STEM the Future. Today we'll be learning about Web Whirlwind Library. It allows you to deploy a globe on screen and allows you to enhance it by adding place marks, polygons, and various other layers. So let's get started. In order to get to the library, we have to go to the Web Whirlwind website, which is webwhirlwind.org. So in order to get to the library or to be able to deploy the library on your own page, you can simply go to Development's Guide, click on Deployment, and here is that the script tag containing the source to the library, and you can simply copy this and paste it on the head section of your HTML file. In order to actually see a very simple example of using this library, you can just go to Get Started section, and here is a very simple example of doing this. Here it shows you, the doc type is HTML, and here is the head section, and this is the exact same script that we just saw under the development guide. Here in the body of the page, all you really need to do is just create a canvas with the height and everything, the width and height adjusted accordingly, and after that, in your script section, you can add event listener that will load a function whenever the page loads. This function, all it's really doing is instantiating the Web Whirlwind window, and it's creating a BMG1 image layer, the aerial with label layer, and the compass layer. This is just a simple compass, and a coordinate display layer. This layer displays the coordinates of your mouse on the globe in a yellow text, and a view controls layer. This layer displays all the buttons that you can use in order to go around the globe or sort of change the angles of view and all of this. These are all the layers that are rendered on the globe itself, so they will all kind of go in your canvas 1 window. Let me actually show that this actually works. We can simply just copy this all, and let's create a text document, name it for now just do this, paste it here, save it as a HTML file. Let's name it Web Whirlwind example .html. Save. Okay, and now when I click on it, there we go. This is the compass that we were talking about. This is the globe itself, and this is the coordinate layer that is actually displaying all of the information, and this is finally the view controls layer. That is, it allows you to sort of go in, out, and kind of modify the view and kind of change your angle and all that. You can pretty much do all of this by just simply using your mouse, except that these 4 buttons functionality is not available by simply using the mouse. You can't just change the angle or the altitude of the mountains that are displayed on the globe. Also, for the documentation for all the functions and everything available on the site, or all examples here, or anything pretty much related to the Web Whirlwind, can be obtained at whirlwind-server.net/web-whirlwind/api-doc/index.html. This web page contains all the documentations pertaining to the Web Whirlwind development. So this is how you would deploy globe on a web page. But for example, let's say you were creating an iOS app or an Android app and you wanted to create the same sort of functionality in your app. Well, NASA also has libraries and SDKs for Android and iOS versions, and in order to obtain that, you can simply go to worldwind.org, and here this is the web page for the developers, and you can go under Whirlwind iOS if you need to know more about deploying such functionalities on an iOS application, or under Whirlwind Android, and this contains all of the information for Android developers. Also, let's say you want to create a Java desktop application using Whirlwind, you can simply go to whirlwind.org.nasa.gov/Java. This web page contains the Whirlwind Java SDK, and it has a link to the HTML API documentations and all of the necessary information that you will need in order to create a desktop application. So this is how you can pretty much use Whirlwind using JavaScript to deploy something on a web page or iOS application, Java Android application, or simply a desktop Java application. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a wonderful day.